Whew, phone is hot.
Are you actually live now?
Yeah, should be. Part 3 is up. There we go. This is great. So now you gotta go to...
Go back. I was having issues when you changed the last one. It wouldn't go over.
We're supposed to get that storm soon, so...
Well, yeah, it's not too far away. I already looked at the lightning thing. It was very far
Let's
away.
say part 2. Should have said part 3.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're doing.
I don't even
This will
see
be a
anything
fun one
to
to
know
watch
if
the
anybody's
replay.
actually watching. So.
Oh, that's why I'm doing this. Phone won't even turn back on, so... Sparky, why are you looking at me like that? Because you're just so damn cute, man. Glad to see you. Are we back? My laptop's just going to sit here and buffer, so... But, now that I've done that, I can go into... something. Maybe. Alright. I am stuck. Can everyone see us? Oh, I wrote that. Well, I didn't write that. You wrote that.
No, you wrote that. See, it says you.
Yes, I know. So there's the video I'm talking about, guys. He's at 83 now. So we went up 2 just after I froze. I often wonder about this because some people freeze and they drop internet connections and everything else. They restart their stream and it's still part of the same stream. Don't get that. This one, we're jumping all over the place just to follow me around.
Still froze, but chat's okay.
Might be a short night then. Might be. So, just quickly, we had that video that I did was Ask Sparky Anything. So we had Grandpa Rails that thought he'd ask me a question of...
Okay, I'm going to go then.
Alright, see you
You're
later.
doing your questions.
Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Bye. No.
I'll remember that one.
Okay, you do.
Okay. That just cost her 20 bucks. Still says part 2. I wonder why. Oh, there's take 3. It still says part 2 is live. Oh, I know why, because it's my phone. And until it actually shuts down because it stopped because it froze. Oh man. Everything's as hot as I am. Put it that way. Tom's Trains, no kiss for you. Yeah, no kidding. Alright, bye Amy. Yep, see ya. Bye Amy. It's the heat from Sparky's sunburn. Yeah, it'll go down to a tan though. I'm one of those great redheads. When I was a kid, I'd go outside, I'd burn, I'd run back in the house, I'd stay there for a week. Go back outside for a day, burn, stay in the house again for a week. I figured it out. Only took me 45 years. Go outside, burn, stay outside, goes down to a tan, and I can be outside all summer. Nothing's going to bother me, so. Musical streams, yeah, no kidding. Isn't it crazy? And I'll be giving SW Train a shout out this Friday. I was kind of hoping to get him to 100. And now I can't check it because... oh, yes I can. I can just do this. We'll just flip back over there. We're at 83 over on his channel. So I'm still hoping by the end of my stream we'll get that. But Grandpa Rails asked me a question. And the question was, what is one thing you want to do but you haven't yet? Well, so far this year, go to Strasbourg, Pennsylvania, and hold some kind of a YouTube meet and greet. But if you're asking for something that I really like to do that I haven't done yet, I want to do the Alaskan cruise. I think they've got a 7-day cruise and a 10-day cruise. I want to take the 10-day cruise, go up. You can see the northern lights. and whales and dolphins and just relax. So, but I do know a few people that have been on the Alaskan cruise. They say it's awesome. Take the longer one. Just enjoy yourself. So that's my dream thing to do. Always has been. That's kind of how, when Amy and I met, she kind of asked me the same question. And that's what I said. So hopefully we still got trains running around. I can hear them. Just haven't seen them for a while. So welcome back, Ralph. He's alive for the third time. Wednesday night live chat, take 3. That's crazy. So, and I have no idea where we're at now. 25 and 4 thumbs up. Did the 7-day cruise and it was great. Awesome, New Fenris. And hi, Randy. Hey, RDMT. How's it going? What about riding the Alaskan Railroad? Not sure I really want to do that one. Not as a special trip anyway, to go there just to do that one. But what did you do with Amy? Oh, she announced her winners. We had a good time. She got a few super chats. Then she left. Tried to give her a kiss. No go. That was at the start of part 3. So, don't understand why. And Alaska Railroad is awesome ride. That's cool. I think I've seen a couple videos on it. So, how are you, Randy? Is Jacob J asking? So, that was the one question from Grandpa Rails. And Ogdenburg Prescott Mainline. I know I messed that name up. What is your favorite model train? So, the favorite one that I have right now is a GP38-2 in Conrail, of course. But this one I got from a guy in Germany. His name is Matthias, and his channel name is Rawr. And when I had my flood, I lost a couple of my Conrail locomotives, and this showed up in the mail with a note that just said, please don't leave the hobby or YouTube. Please enjoy this. This is my favorite locomotive. And then it became my favorite locomotive. Just an awesome job on it. It's DCC but no sound, but that's okay, you know that? It's just really means a lot. And it's even got an engineer in there. Not sure if you can see it from the front. And a brakeman. So that's pretty cool. But definitely my favorite locomotive of all times. And my second favorite one would have to be the Euro Phoenix Class 37 running behind me. He's up on the top right now. Maybe we can take a peek at him. Oh, he's about to get bumped. And hopefully that passenger car goes back on the tracks in a second. It's going to hit a re-railer soon. We'll find out. But yeah, that Euro Phoenix, when I went over to the UK, picked that up. That was really cool. There she goes round. I love the sound of it. And I'm surprised nobody's mentioned anything about, I changed the studio around a little bit. So now the cameras are facing that away, so we still get the helix in there. And then second camera for this. And I threw her winners up there. And looking this way a bit. I'm not even sure. They're obviously New Fenris. There's got to be some European and UK locomotives in N scale, because there's people over there in the UK doing N scale, so they got to be around. I did mention it on part 1. Class 37 Euro Phoenix was from Hastings. Oh, that's where I got it. And Bernard C, who made it back on track? AK7, 10, 2 months later. Okay, I'll have to read that one in a bit. So, at least my wife is still working. That's cool, so is mine. Yeah, Randy, it'll be probably a little while before theaters open up again. Which I don't know why that would be so hard. You just gotta make sure people aren't together like in the same household thing, which how would you like tell that, right? So, but yeah, just every other seat or every third seat or something, every other row, maybe every 3 rows. I don't know. How would you keep 6 feet apart in a movie theater? So UK N scale is 148, not 160. Oh, well, they are a little different over there, I think. Their double O scale is just a little bit bigger than our HO scale too. So, and Rob is still on the buffing one. Wow, somebody go get him. I was hoping that one would have shut down because I actually shut my phone off. So, pronounced Hazlington. Cool. Sparky just bored sits up. Board sits up. Sparky just bored sits up. Alright. Since this was a wacky night, yeah, that was pretty much it. I want to check out SSW Train Freak 86 one more time. And we're at 84, so we went up one more. DCC Train, how are you, bud? And thanks for popping in, saying hi. And we got Model Railroad YouTube community group. Check those guys out for their podcasts. They do it at the beginning of every month. And the next one, you guys might know somebody that he's actually going to have on it, because they're from over the pond, as they would say, so they're in North America. I know one of them is anyway, so that'll be pretty cool. Grandpa Rails was one of the people with the question today. Like I said, the Alaskan cruise would be pretty cool to do. And of course, our proud sponsor of the show, we got Otter Valley Railroad. He just got in a whole bunch new stock on Friday. Should be up on the shelves. Well, should all be up on the shelves now. And I'm going down there on Saturday to pick up a couple things. They're still only doing walk-ins and curbside, but that's still pretty cool. In most of Ontario, except for the bigger communities like cities and stuff, I think Friday everything's allowed to pretty much open back up along with social distancing. Otter Valley Railroad, his wife works at a hospital as a nurse, and it's really starting to get windy outside right now. You guys can probably see that in the... No, not... Well, yeah, you can see it. Anyway, his wife's a nurse, so he's a little reluctant about opening his doors back up yet, so he's still going to do curbside for another month yet. But phone orders, online orders, and like I said, I'd like to know how those gift certificates worked out for Dustin and for Chasco. So if you guys are in here, just throw that in the chat right now. You might not be in here because I've been bouncing around so much tonight. Thanks to the weather, I'm going to say. Or the heat, who knows. So I'd like to say hello to Jack Jack. And you just did. You put that in all my live streams all the time. That's cool. So, focus, Sparky. I'm focused. So, what was I talking about? So, that's his prerogative, Otter Valley Railroad, keeping his doors closed. But, hey, like I said, I'm going there Saturday. So, next Wednesday, there's going to be something in the train room that you guys are going to notice right away. That's kind of why I changed the studio to this point of view, because there's a big empty spot over there where that ruler's hanging, and I want to put something on the wall there. And I think I bought just the thing. If you guys went to Amherst, the train show this year, the end of February I think it was, or the end of January, there was this one table that had big wooden murals of locomotives, the front view of them. So I asked him to pick one up when he was down there, and I think he did. And it's a Conrail Dash 8, I believe. Working lights, everything. Like, it's going to be... I can't wait to get it here, hanging on the wall. You guys can see it next week, hopefully. So, TanaMan68, the new stream never came up in notifications. Well, probably because I've been bouncing around too much. And the old stream, I think, is still going. I shut off my phone, so I'm hoping it would have killed it, so... And hey Sparky, I've been hearing rumors about MTH going out of business. Is that true? I'm not sure. I've got my own theories on that. I heard through the grapevine that the building is sold, so he had to make the announcement, but he's retiring. We all got to do that at some point in our life, is retire. Is somebody going to buy the tooling or the name or all the parts, and who knows? Maybe he'll just give it to his employees. You just really can't tell. So my personal thoughts on it, and it's just my personal thoughts on MTH, I don't think it's actually going to close. I think the name's actually going to stay there. I think he's going to end up giving it or selling it to his employees. So he's completely out of it. But that's just my own personal thought. MTH, I think, will still be there as a name. It's just going to be a little bit different, that's all. So, but you never know. SSW Train Freak 86, Jason W. Hopefully we got you closer to 100. I think you were at 83 last time I looked. I've been getting loads of 3 regular spammers. I've blocked them all. I know, they're getting really bad. And it's like, let's be friends and let's dance and I love your stuff and watch my stuff. And it's like, I'm doing the same thing, Jason. Block, block, block. Like, you block 1, you get 3 more. It's crazy. So now is a good time. Does anybody know of any other contests that are coming up? Like I said, SSW Train Freak 86 is going to have his contest when he hits 100. He's already got the video up, so like I said, check it out. Enter that contest. But anybody else in the chat right now know of anybody else having a contest? Throw it up in the chat for me, or for all of us. David Z to G Scale, how are you? And that's what you guys got to do, is make sure you're watching videos on people's channels when you subscribe. That way you still keep it, or YouTube kind of goes, sub for sub, we don't like that, delete it. You did your best, Sparky. I'm very grateful. Well, I just shouted you out a few times, bud. Okay, Flan the Rail Flan. None here. None what? I love when I like jump in on the middle of a conversation sometime. So that's contests. Hopefully somebody threw some up. People that they know. Live streams, videos, anything that you guys want to start promoting, now's a good time. But we'll get this pretty much stopped before I get kicked off yet again. But I want to know, guys, how many people do you have following your channel? And Barnabas Junction, there's a contest within the Model Railroad YouTube community group right now. And that's what I did kind of mention, bud. It is on all your podcasts. I think it's all your podcasts that you do. You're going to be doing little contests in each one of them, so people have to pay attention throughout the whole thing. And then go back and answer a skill testing question to get entered. Your first one is pretty cool. I saw the winner of that one. And Raven Bell has 292. Oh boy. Geez, get me up to 200. GZ. I'm at 800 subscribers. That's Nathan DeLay. Right on, bud. You went up a couple more, bud. And Danny. Hey, can you listen to the song from Pleasure? I've heard such a cool song. Right. If it has something to do with trains, we might listen to it. You never know. Jacob J, I'm at 175. I lost 13. Friday night with the Cuz, 8 p.m. Eastern. And we don't want to be missing that one. That's BNSF 6951. And Chris Daniel, less than 100. I'm okay with that. Yeah. Takes time to grow. Even when you're a larger channel, it still takes time to grow. So, and Ray Babel, been bouncing between 290, 295. K Flan, the Rail Fan, 3,000, but don't trust the numbers. And somebody want to time out the Danny person for me, because they're just spamming. So this fall I'm building my N-scale door layout. Hey, cool, Jack. That should be fun to follow. Taterman 68, 1,417. And New Fenris Railroad, 202 subscribers. The layout is on hold for now. Barnabas Junction, 3,450. Very cool. Jacob J, wow, CP. Nathan DeLay, I'm getting a scratch building a train out of a bullet shells. What? You're going to scratch build a train out of bullet shells? When I get bullet shells. That makes sense. But that'll be cool. Just make sure they're just the shells. Nothing you're going to send around the layout and all of a sudden it gets bumped and goes, twing, Gandhi. Someone get hurt. And started the day off with 55, now at 85. Thanks to Sparky and everybody in the chat. And like I said, after the live stream, guys, go check out SSW Train Freak if you haven't yet. 86, Jason W. If we can get him up to 100, he'll hold that contest for 100 subscribers. That video is already up, so check it out and enter his contest. Thank you, Ron Brights. And tongue twisters. Yeah, no kidding. The hotter it gets, and even the nights aren't cooling down too much. And like I said, there's no air conditioning out here yet. I come out here from outside. It's still pretty cool in here, but sitting in here for any length of time, you can start feeling it's pretty hot. So, Monorailer, I'm a little late. Yeah, just a bit. And the Carver has 104. And the Paul there, do another video on some of your birds, because I love those things. Those are awesome, bud. YouTube Tuesday, 8 p.m. And that's 8 p.m. your time, so you're 5 hours ahead of me. So that was 3 p.m. Eastern is Barnabas Junction's live show. And I take my break at work at 3 p.m. So I get to watch the first 10-15 minutes of your live stream as long as you start on time. But that's cool. And where's the lady? Not sure. Oh, Amy, she went inside already. She announced her winners and that was enough for her. So she's not very comfortable on camera or nothing else. So I think she did really good last week. And she's not quite sure she did. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can go over to her channel, Woodworking with Amy, and say, hey, get over there and do more live streams. And maybe she'll come back out. So Monorailer, you are way late. Start being punctual, young man. Cheap one costs 20 bucks. Something's cheap. Oh, good, Tom, sweet. But that's all I got for you tonight, guys. And hey, 3 live streams, that should be enough, right? Yeah, and of course, now that we're on our 3rd one, this one's probably not lagging or anything, right? So that I can see anyway. Like it even still says live on my laptop. Go figure, right? Getting ready to finish up and it's just fine. Everything was acting up around 7 o'clock. So you just need to drink some water towers. No water towers before a live show, bud. It's kid friendly. And that one's done, so of course once I shut this off, who knows what I'll be drinking. Well, I do, but no, you need to stay 10 minutes. Why? What's in 10 minutes, Jacob? And David C to G, check out the end episode of one of show Snowpiercer. That's a train song. Oh, okay. Hey, you still owe us 5 minutes. Why? For all the lagging time? RDNT has 294. The Closet Branch, I'd like to say good night to Jack Jack. You guys must have this like bro love thing going or something. And good show, little bro. Well, hopefully when you piece it all together it might be. It's kind of hard to do a live show when the live stream keeps cutting out on you. Like I said, how do guys do that when they drop internet and stuff and then they come back on? It's the same live show. You never had to leave. Mine, you had to leave 3 times. Well, twice. So get back on the tracks. And you stay on the tracks. Deep. Got to do a little work in the Helix. Like I said, this weekend for me, I'm taking Saturday and Sunday off. And just going to rip all my Bachmann AC track off and put up some flex track. So hopefully run trains on the whole level again. Not sure if I like this setup yet for the cameras and everything. We'll find out in a week or two. We'll see if I end up changing it back around or something so the cameras are all facing that way. Who knows? But the whole reason for my change is I wanted to get my computer itself up off there. But it used to sit on the ground. And it's not a cheap desktop by any means. So I thought, well, it's time to get that up. So I built a little shelf for it. Got it off the ground. So now it's not a dust collector. And everybody's saying goodnight to everybody. You need to make up time. I'll make up time next week. So, but everybody's saying goodnight to everybody. Incredible Kearney? I have to read that one with my better glasses on, I think. And have a good night, everyone. That's from RDNT. Chris Daniel, are you giving away the Bachmann Easy Track? I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet, Chris. I do like to set up a layout. Well, what camera am I using? Holy jumping. Well, I'm not even on it. Jeez. Nope. Wrong one. Oh, man, I'm going to screw up myself now. But no boogers. That's good. Look now. Yeah, no, can't put that one up. No, can't do that one either. So, but yeah, good. No boogers is a good thing. But no, the Bachmann Easy Track, sometimes I like to set that out on my back deck and just run some trains on that. But I do have a lot of it, a lot of switches and everything else. So if I do, I will throw up a video saying that I'm going to be selling the Bachmann Easy Track. You need sunscreen, Sparky. I don't wear any at all, K-Plan, anymore. I go out, I burn, and then I stay in the sun. Takes it down to a bit of a tan, and I stay that way for the rest of the summer. So, just like I said, I don't do any sunscreen anymore because I used to be that person. I burn and stay in the house for a week, go back outside, burn again, and I just getting the burn on the face and the neck. That's not too bad. You get it in the back of the knees. Oh, that hurts even when you go to bed. So, and you already screws. Okay. Ground. Okay. Wrong one. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Oh, that was about the track. Cool. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. So, hopefully it wasn't too bad jumping all over the place. I have no idea what the numbers were like on any of these live streams. So, but gotta run. That's SSW Train Freak. Let's see what we got him up to, and we'll end on that. We got him up to 85, that's pretty good. He was at 55 when he started. And you guys can say your goodbyes. We'll just let that train run its helix, and then we'll end her off. You guys have a good night. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow night at Hot Rod Rodney. And then Friday, we got our cuz, Vinny, BNSF 6951. And Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Eastern, back on track. And they got a pretty good show. They're getting better every week. Numbers are going up for them. Jack, be nice. And good night, Nathan DeLay. You have a good night too, buddy. Ralph Greenwood, 4320. Cool. And Leslie Giffen, good night to you, bud. New Fenris, good night. We got one more loop of the train. K-Plan, the rail fan, good night, everyone. Be safe. Jacob J, laughing at Jack. And good night, brother. Container Man 68. You have a good one, bud. Stay safe. Barnabas Junction, good night, everyone. And good morning to you, Barnabas. Stay safe and well. Good night, all. Jack. Hardcore MOH. Good night, Sparky. That's pretty much what we got done in the helix there, guys. So that'll be it. Ralph Greenwood put up the link one more time, guys. If you have not followed or gone over and checked out his channel, SSW Train Freak. Let's get him up to 100. Tonight would be awesome. We only needed about 15 more. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Bye for now.